So just a little disclaimer, I am by no means an immigration expert. I'm just someone that likes to do a bit of research to find out all the ins and outs of something that I'm getting into. So hopefully the information is accurate, but I don't work for immigration or an immigration agency. So for a while now, I've been stressing about my residence permit and this D7 visa, because with the D7 visa, you have to show passive income and of like a monthly amount of passive income. And I'm not yet getting a pension. That's only going to be in a couple of years' time. And I don't have rental income and investment income, so I don't have a passive income. And I've been stressing a lot about that because I will still be getting an income, but it will be through working online. This made me start looking at different options. Like, do I have to get the residence permit with a D7 visa? Is that the route I have to go? And in my investigations, I discovered there's another route for you if you are going to be working as a digital nomad or self-employed or freelancing. That is a different route, and it's not, I would say that the documents you have to provide are not as extensive, maybe, as the D7 visa or the reunification visa. And like with most things on the internet, once you know the key words to type in, you get a lot of results. So I'm thinking that I might go the self-employed route, which is going to be, basically like the work visa, but for self-employed people. So let's get into it and see what you have to do if you want to go the self-employed freelancer route. So on the SEF website, they actually tell you that Article 89, paragraph 2, which is the residence permit for self-employed people who don't have residence yet. And they tell you exactly what you need to do. So obviously you have to enter Portugal on your visa, or like a tourist visa, or if you are an EU resident, you get your crew. But the important thing is that you have to register your entry into Portugal. The next thing is you have to go to Finanças to get your NIF number, and I do have a video on how you get that. It's very important. You can't do anything in Portugal without this number. You can pay, I think it's €6.90 to get a card, and once you've got this NIF number, you then have to open a Portuguese bank account. It doesn't matter which bank you go with, it has to be a Portuguese bank account, because you are going to need to have the IBAN number from that bank account. Your next step is to go to the local Junta da Freguesia, and there you are going to do the attestado de residencia, and which is basically the proof of your address in Portugal. And if you've got a non-EU passport, you will need to have 2 people on the electoral roll in that area go with you to attest your address. Once you've done that, you then have to register for Social Security, and they will send you a password in the post. So you've got to have a Portuguese postal address. Your next step is then to go onto the Finanza website and register online. They're wanting people to do as much online as possible rather than go into the offices. And they will also send you a password or a code to your postal address. And at this stage now, you've got to decide, do you want to register as a freelancer or do you want to register as a self-employed person? So really you're deciding, are you going to start a company? And I think that's quite involved. Or are you just going to work as a freelancer doing your online digital nomad, teaching English online or whatever it is? So it's all about, registering for tax purposes. And if you earn less than, I think it's 10,000 euros a year, then you won't be charged tax. But you will have to issue what they call these green receipts, which are these invoices to your customers. So you could also follow the same process to register as a teacher, and I should imagine that would be if you're going to be doing online teaching. But I've got to go through the process myself to see exactly how that all works. And once you've got all of this, with the proof that you've got sufficient funds in the bank account and police clearance certificates from where you last lived in probably your home country, then you can upload everything onto the SEF website. And they rather you upload it than take them the paper copies. You can phone for an appointment. You can try and book it on this website. But, and here's the big but, if you are not yet in Portugal, it won't let you go any further if your IP address is not based in Portugal. I know because I tried. So let's hope that this works. They reckon, though, it does take a little bit longer than the other one. It can take 6 to 8 months. But this is where you will book your appointment as well. And you can end up getting a residence permit this way without that passive income, which is required for the D7 visa. You just have to prove, obviously, that you are getting a monthly income. Hopefully you found this helpful. And even if you're going the D7 route, maybe you know someone else that this might help. So keep safe, keep sane, and I'll see you in the next video.